How's everyone doing today? I'm hoping everyone's doing really good because it's the holidays and we just had Christmas. Today's the 28th of December, and what had happened was yesterday I planned on making this video, and then all of a sudden, boom, my video recorder, my camcorder ended up quit working, so I had to go to Best Buy. I went to Best Buy and picked up a Sony, and this is a nice son of a gun. And anyway, I just want to go ahead and speak to everyone about a couple of different things so that everyone knows. I got Jim's email where it said that he died on the 15th of this month, but he died really on the 18th or 19th of last month. And I was wondering why, I was just not being informed of that. I want to go ahead and say one thing. I told Jim, Greg, and my pops, hey, I'm going to pee on those graves. Well, I'm not going to do that. And the reason why is because I get mad in the moment and I have to voice my concerns. You know what I'm saying? I have to, and like, that was the, I was really mad at that point in time. But I'm letting y'all know, I will never going to go ahead and pee on anyone's grave. The thing is I was very, very, very mad about some things. You know what I mean? I'm going to be very honest with you. When I heard that Jim, was gone, some tears came out of my eyes. I'm just being honest. I feel that he was a good guy. I know my boys liked him, and I don't know why he treated me the way he treated me. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it. It doesn't make no sense to me, but it is what it is. But I still, felt, and I know he's in a better spot, I met Jim when I was in jail, and I was in jail for that crime, which they tried to make up on me, which they couldn't even go ahead and get the charge to stick because I'm the father. It is what it is. And the penal code saved me. And they tried to hide that from me. But I already knew. I mean, these people are ignorant, And it just goes to show how dirty of a game they will play. And I'm being honest about that. But anyway, I met Jim in jail, and I was in there for 8 months, and I really liked him. I really did. And then I get out of jail and I invite him out to my boat, and he's checking out my boat and everything, and he went over and told me about, it's all right to smoke weed. I'm like, Jim, let me ask you a question. If I was smoking weed before I got locked up. I don't know why I was doing it, but I was doing it. I was drinking before I got locked up. And I was chasing women before I got locked up. And I went over and I said, Jim, I want to be very honest with you. How did you become a dentist? And he's like, I went to school, blah, blah, blah. I was like, so you weren't smoking no weed? He was like, no. I don't think I can become, I can start smoking weed. You know what I mean? It tears my mind up. I don't think I can drink anymore. It tears my mind up. You know, it makes me do stupid stuff. I can't be playing around with those two vices. So then he tries to go ahead and get me to move out to Texas with my pops. And I think that's a good idea, but the thing is, I got 3 boys here in San Diego who I love very, 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 very much, who need me. Who are gonna need me when they turn 19. I'm gonna step in the picture and I'm gonna show them how to live life. Yep. I'm gonna start businesses with them, all that good stuff. I'm gonna make them go to school, make them go to college. I don't care. The one thing is you know, what's going on, Greg? I don't have any respect for nothing. I know that the limitations of a restraining order are only 2 years. I know that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know I could go knock on your door right now and be able to see my sons. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. You want to know why? Because I want you to allow it to go down. I want us to go ahead and meet up for lunch or something. And you know what I mean? Why can't that not happen? You know? I don't understand it. Do you think I'm going to disappear? Because I ain't disappearing. I'm not leaving San Diego. This is the best place in the world. And I tell that to everybody. Everybody. I love it in San Diego. Don't you love it in San Diego, Greg? I know Jim loved it in San Diego. It's good stuff. Anyway. So I get out of jail. Jim says he can't talk to me anymore. It was what it was. He skedaddles. Stacia goes ahead and I see her when I get out of jail because she testified at my court hearing in my favor. And she brings Rowan and all that stuff. And I said, hey, Stacia, I appreciate what you did. You know, what you said and everything at the trial and all that stuff. I just want to see Rowan. I don't want us to get anything going. You know, I'm not trying to go there. You know, it is what it is. The reason why I don't go back to women I've already, you know, like the feeling is gone. Like, it's like me looking at a dude. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't go ahead and, you know, I don't know why I'm like that, but that's the way I am. It's done. You know, I can't help the way I am. That's the way I am. So she said she understood and she was like, okay. And then boom, she goes ahead and changes her number, gets married, blah, 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 blah. She's playing the same game that you're playing, Greg. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So what I'm seeing is I got to get things going for myself. I got to get my life going. You know? And so, you know, I'm earning degrees and all that good stuff, but there's going to come a time when I go back to work. I don't know if it's going to be this next year, but I know that there's going to be a time when I go back to work. And the thing is I would really love to see my sons. You know, I would love to see my sons. Do you understand that? Do you understand, like, you know, I'm gonna be honest. Jim, he was one of the reasons why I couldn't see my boys. You know? And I don't know if it was because Janelle told him bad things about me. I don't know. There's nothing bad my boys can ever say about me because they never seen me in a bad state. You know? I don't, you know, I don't display that behavior. You know? But yeah. But anyway, I still, even though what happened with Jim, why he left and he quit talking to me and all that stuff, I still, have some love for him. And I'm not going to pee on his grave, even if he did go ahead and have one. They said that he didn't. He said he spread his ashes at sea. It is what it is. I don't care. The thing is I could see all those things, being said. It is what it is. I'm not going to pee on your grave, Greg. And I'm not going to pee on your grave, Pops. I was mad at you, and still to get mad at you, but it is what it is. I can't go back to Texas. As long as I got sons out here in California, I cannot go back to Texas. I can't leave them. You know what I'm saying? I can't leave my boys. That's me. That's my blood. I have to go ahead and be here for my boys, and that's what's going on. That's what's going on. And I'm looking at it like this. It's only, 3 more years? 3 more years, Greg. It's happening. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And I apologize to, that I should have went over and apologized to Jim before he left. You know what I mean? But I didn't know. I was unaware of what was going on with him and that he was, doing bad. I didn't know. I still, even though what happened, I still like him, because I know my boys liked him. And I know he treated my boys really good. And, it is what it is. He quit talking to me, big deal, But at the time, it was like, I'm going through a coma. I'm trying to get back into life. That's why I started going to school, was to get back into life, because life had like when you go through a wreck like what I went through, you realize that you can be taken out at any given second. You could be walking down the street and gone. You know what I mean? And it was something out of this world, and I cannot believe that I'm able to go ahead and remember the things I'm able to remember about my life. I can't believe I'm able to remember what happened a week from now, 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now. I can't believe I'm able to go ahead and remember, that I'm able to go ahead and remember how to play the guitar, that I'm able to go ahead and remember Spanish, that I'm able to go ahead and speak Spanish, hablar español. And, I'm just, everything's fun to do, and I enjoy it. But I'm looking forward, to being able to see my sons. I want to see Rowan. You keep on making that insinuation like I don't want to see Rowan. To be honest with you, Rowan looks like me. He's like a splintering image of me when I was a little kid. But anyway, I am sorry, to hear about Jim. He was a good dude. And, we'll miss him. But anyway, I want everyone to go ahead and, don't eat no soy. Soy kills Testosterone. Testosterone is what makes men and women. It's like when you eat soy, you're eating something that's suffocating your body. It's out of control, insane, crazy. You don't want to eat that crap. And what's the oh yeah, workout 10 minutes a day. And yeah, that's pretty much all I can think of right now. But I like this new camera. Best Buy did me right. You guys take good care. Until next time. Bye-bye.